1991 was an insane year in music. There's been lots of years that have had a lot of consequential music released, but looking at it, I'm not sure there was another year that had more consequential music released than 1991. We've all heard about the infamous 44 days, but let's take a look at the rest of the year, including those 44 days, and see if there's another year that can stack up to this one. 1991 started off like many other years in my youth. Queen released an album called Inuendo. Although the album only hit number 30 on the Billboard charts and did not have any major hit songs, it turned out to be Freddie Mercury's final album before he passed away in November of 1991, so I would be remiss not to mention this record. March gave us the first sign that something was different about this year. Although the rise of alternative music had been happening for quite some time, it peaked with the release of Losing My Religion by REM. The song was an unusual rock hit. It featured a mandolin as the primary instrument and did not have a chorus. Out of Time reached number 1 on the Billboard charts. However, in March it seemed like it was back to business as usual. Hair metal once again ruled the charts when Mr. Big released their album Lean Into It and the single To Be With You. Although most people considered this band to be standard hair metal, they were one of the most talented bands of that genre by far. Lean Into It reached number 15 on the Billboard charts. That continued in June with what was probably the final successful hair metal record. Skid Row's sophomore LP was a little heavier than their previous work, and it featured Slave to the Grind and Monkey Business. June also saw the release of the second Van Halen record to feature Sammy Hagar on vocals. The music of this era had progressed quite beyond their hair metal roots and featured the hit song Right Now. On August 12th, the infamous 44 days of 1991 began when Metallica released their self-titled album, also known as the Black Album. This record catapulted them into superstardom and featured many hit songs.